Kia ora, it's Ruth here in my backyard in Christchurch. It's slightly spitting but the sun is out, so I've got a cover on my camera and we'll see how we go. What I wanted to do today is just share my April plan. Now at the start of the year, if I was to think about my April plan, it probably would have looked a bit different to what it is this month, but that's okay. What I have is I've written down in my book, I'll just show you kind of what I'm thinking, and as you'll see, my biggest plan is to stay physically and mentally well, which I think is a great plan for everyone in this time. We just don't really know how long we're going to be locked down for, and so staying physically and mentally well is one of my big goals, and for me, gardening is going to really help with that. We're going to get outside in the sun, in the rain, and be able to see progress happening, seeing things growing. So my plan is really just to transplant a whole lot of things that I've already planted. I have some of my seeds down here that have been growing. These all need to get transplanted out. These are ones that I brought back from my class that I was growing with my students, and so I'm going to end up putting these in my garden too. Here's my sand saucer, which you may have seen in another video, and out here I've got some other things that I'm planning to plant as well. I'll give you a list really soon of what they are, but I've got these under cover so the birds don't get them. And then I'm planning to plant some seeds as well. So the only seeds I'm planning to plant is more broad beans, and the broad beans I'm hoping will go over here where all of these wildflowers are. We're just waiting for them to finish. And I'll be planting some more carrot seeds and then some more beetroot seeds. And then otherwise everything is going to be things that I've already planted. And my other plans for this month is to make a new planter box. Luckily before we got into lockdown we got some soil from Garden Box, which I'm really excited about, and some wood from Musgroves, which we've got sitting on our deck. So before the end of this month the plan is that they'll get put up for 2 more garden planter boxes and filled, and that we'll have some more bark that's been moved around as well, because we've got a pile of bark as well. When we got the soil from Garden Box we also got a whole lot more forest floor mulch, and that will end up going in between all of here, so that our whole garden can be kind of joined up and suppressed from weeds. And one thing that reminded me, the reason that we want to have this bark here is that we don't have very good draining soil, and down here with the rain you can see we've got puddles. That was a bit of fun. And in winter when you're walking up and down past these planter boxes, it just becomes a mud trail, which is why we decided we really need to have this bark, and walking on it, it is fantastic. So I'll just take you back to my book so I can just really see what plants I'm planning to transplant out, which I've grown from seed. So they are, we've got the Brussels sprouts, the kohlrabi, which is the first time I'm growing that, and growing from seed, so I'm quite excited about that. Tatsoi, which again, eaten it before, but it's the first time growing. I've got my silver beet, spinach, calendula, broad beans and cauliflower. Also planting from seed is sweet peas. So my sweet peas are just at the end of their life, and so I've been collecting some of their seeds already, but this is a time to start putting them in so I can have some early ones and then I'll plant some later on. So a lot of them are going to seed already, and I've been collecting seed pods, but because I've been picking them there's a few still going, which definitely makes it nice for some nice sweet smells inside at the moment. So that's my April plan. Number 1 is to stay healthy through this month and or couple of months, and to see how we go from there. So check back soon for what else I'm thankful for my next video, but then also an actual April update of how the garden's looking at the moment. So thank you for joining me. Remember to subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will catch you next time. Ka kite!